guys, don't forget, before we get into our sneak peek, like, subscribe to the Crime Chat, ring the bell, or this guy's gonna come after you.
Previously on Crime Chat, did you know that South Carolina has its own dance?
Yes, I did.
You did? Do you know how to
Yes,
do
I
it?
did. The shag.
Yes.
Shag dancing. Yes.
There you go. Some fun facts about South Carolina. So bless your heart, bitches.
Oh, bless your heart.
Sure. I hope that sets you up for your story because I have no
Yeah.
idea what your story is about.
Have you not heard of our subject person before?
I have not.
Really?
Yeah. So I'm sure once you get into the crime, then I'll be
Oh.
like, oh, that guy.
Probably. We are going to talk about Larry Gene Bell. He was convicted of kidnapping and murdering two young girls in Columbia, South Carolina in the mid 1980s. He was mostly known for making one of his victims write a last will and testament before murdering her and then taunting her family over the phone, making them think that she was still alive.
Hey there, chatters. I'm Nat.
And I'm Kat, and welcome to the Crime Chat. I am your forensic femme fatale. Natalie is your true crime addict connoisseur.
We're just two normal girls who obsess about dark crimes, evil minds, and occasionally the unknown.
And here's your disclaimer, chatters. The following Crime Chat contains adult content and descriptions of, I'm assuming, violent scenarios by the name of the title today. So your listener discretion is advised.
You have been warned. And before we get into today's Crime Chat, Kat, what have you done? Where are you?
I'm out of this world. I've got the galaxy, and the Crime Chat has taken over the moon. So I got the pictures, a bunch of stars and stuff behind me. I don't know. Just
it's very cute.
Creative.
Very cute.
So it's really weird. And it's kind of one of those things that you've watched a long time ago that you absolutely loved. And then when you watch it again, you're like, I don't remember any of this. So I've been binge watching True Blood.
I was a huge True Blood fan.
Same. Yeah, same. And I'm watching it. I was like, I don't remember this. I don't remember this. And there's a lot more supernatural than I even remember at all.
Yeah.
You know, and Chris is like, so when he started rewatching it with me, he's like, it's a lot of it's really far-fetched. And I'm like, well, yeah, but it's like it's a sci-fi kind of thing.
It's vampires.
It's vampires and werewolves and werepanthers and shifters and fairies.
What happened? Where are you going? You floating away? You're floating away out of space.
I was trying to fix my background. Anyway, you've been watching anything or doing anything?
So I have a couple of things lined up. So are you familiar with the BET Plus network?
Yes.
Okay. So they are coming out with some really good movies. And there's a movie called The Reading. Have you heard that? Yeah, it's spooky good. So it's about a girl who is clairvoyant, who is, doing her seances for people who are missing their loved ones. And she has a thing where the spirit cannot touch you during the seance, because if they touch you, they possess you. And she ends up apparently getting possessed by this little girl, this little evil girl.
Ooh.
So it looks really super interesting. And I love it because it's a brand new idea.
The lead character is Monique.
Monique. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I knew I'd seen like a preview or something for it before, and I recognized, I had to look it up really quick. I was thinking about this the other day. Do you remember getting out the TV guide? Yeah. And going through and flipping and highlighting, I want to watch this. I want to watch this. And I literally, because you had to wait till that certain date and time. Like that's the only time it was airing, plus commercials, you know, like nowadays it's so instantaneous. So in this episode, you asked me to talk about selfies.
Yes.
Speaking of coming of age and technology and instantaneous. So where in the hell did the beginning of the selfie start?
I don't know. I can't wait. Okay.
Well, a selfie is a photograph that one has taken of oneself Today, selfies are taken with usually a smartphone or like a webcam, and they're shared by posting on social media. It's nearly impossible to scroll through any social media platform without seeing a selfie, right? Because they're posted all the time. We'll get into the stats here in a minute. Methods of taking a selfie include taking a picture at arm's length.
Higher,
right? You need the right angle because you don't want to get the double chin.
Right.
And taking a picture using one's reflection in a mirror. We see that all the time too, where they have the camera on the side and they're looking in the mirror, but they're like, I'm looking down, or am I looking at the camera? Like you have to kind of figure that out.
You gotta love the ones they're taking the picture and the phone is right in front of their face and all you see is their body.
Yes.
That's not come on.
So typically people use selfies to show their interests, hobbies, personalities that they share, and then they share it, and that helps them build a sense of self and then help connect with like-minded individuals. Sometimes they are taken to capture a moment, while other times it's used to document their lives. This was huge. Came out at COVID, right? Everybody was locked down. Everybody was doing documentation of their lives and all that stuff. Some people started a podcast. Women take 1.5 times more selfies than men. However, men taking selfies usually are older than women, and then 3 times more likely to die while taking selfies.
What? What the fuck? Why? How? I've taken selfies. Have you taken selfies? Yes. Of course. Yeah, and you know what?
I'm not a millennial. I'm a Gen Xer.
Me too.
But I mean, it's like in that in between. We grew up without the convenience of technology, but we've come accustomed to it.
Yes, we know what it's like to be without it.
Yeah.
But also we created it. So Gen X created what we see today.
Yeah.
All right. So today's crime chat is going to be about Amanda Taylor. Ever heard of her?
No.
Okay.
Maybe. No.
So she is known for the selfie killer. She is the selfie killer.
Oh, okay.
Now this case isn't covered a lot. I kind of tripped over it. I'm like, how the hell did I not know this?
Yeah.
There wasn't a lot of information on her background for some reason. Mm-hmm. So I gathered as much information as possible. I watched every documentary on her. I could, it's like the insight about her only got me to like 9th grade. So,
okay. As far back.
Yeah, not much, but there's a lot about the crime. We're going to start off with her because it wasn't just, there's a reason why she committed these crimes, these heinous crimes, and it was based on love. Aww. Now, Amanda Taylor was in love with her husband, Rex Taylor. Mm-hmm. They met in 9th grade. The 2 teens quickly became smitten with each other and inseparable, and they got married directly out of school at the age of 19. And then the couple ended up having 2 kids, a girl and a boy. Okay. Now, this sounds pretty straightforward. There's no issues here, right? Well, the couple had a fascination with horror movies, serial killers, and all things true crime. That's one of the things that brought them together. Okay, so you're going to notice that, like, okay, it's good to have a liking for true crime. There's nothing wrong with it. There is absolutely nothing. If anything, there is studies that show that people who engage or are into true crime have a larger IQ. So yep. Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, just because you're learning a lot more about the psychological effects, and there's much more to it. There's so many different layers.
Right.
Mode of opportunity. Yeah.
And the hottest man in the world is John Douglas for us. I mean, come on. But this couple, they would actually correspond with famous incarcerated killers, such as the Night Stalker, Richard Ramirez.
Yeah.
So their obsession is a little unhealthy at this point. They're kind of idolizing like the killer, Amanda was fantasizing about both her and Rex becoming serial killers. Like, this was her dream. They bonded over the joy for her love for serial killers and basically anything gore and macabre. Mm-hmm. But for Amanda, this wasn't just an interest. She was just completely obsessed with the idea of becoming a serial killer.